Good afternoon. Would the legislators please take their seats? Thank you and good afternoon. The public hearing on the proposed improvements for the Onondaga County Sanitary District is now called to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Legislators May. Here. Meeker.
Here.
Gunnip. Here. Cody. Here. Abbott.
Here.
Romeo. Here. Fiato.
Here.
Harvey.
Here.
Olson.
Here.
McCarron. Here. Knapp. Here. Bush. Here. Kelly.
Here.
Brown.
Here.
Garland. Here. Hernandez.
Here.
Mr. Chairman.
Here.
17 present, none absent.
The resolution of the legislature authorizing the public hearing has been entered into the record. Was the notice of the hearing duly published?
It was.
Are there any speakers?
None have signed in.
Anyone like to speak? Hearing none, the hearing is now closed. The meeting is now called to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Legislators May. Here. Meeker.
Here.
Gunnip.
Here.
Cody. Abbott. Romeo.
Here.
Fiato. Harvey.
Here.
Olson. McCarron. Knapp. Bush. Kelly. Brown. Garland. Hernandez.
Here.
Mr. Chairman.
Here.
17 present, none absent.
Thank you. Please stand for the invocation given by Legislator Gunnip and remain standing for the salute to the flag by Legislator Cody.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all here today. We are grateful for the opportunity to come together for this meeting. We ask for your blessing and guidance upon each of us. Please fill our hearts with your presence and grant us wisdom to work together effectively. Help us to keep open minds, to listen to one another and with open hearts, and to value each person's perspective. We also ask for your loving embrace to surround the family and friends of former legislator Kuhn. May they find solace in your constant presence and feel peace. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Are there any corrections to the minutes of the previous session? Seeing none, the minutes are approved. Are there any communications to be presented?
As listed on the agenda.
Thank you. Has anyone signed up to speak for the public comment period?
None have signed in.
Is there anyone that would like to speak during the public comment period? Seeing none, the public comment period is now closed. I'll be taking the agenda out of order today, starting with item number 21. Will Leader Hernandez and the family of Mrs. Mary Kuhn please come forward for the in memoriam resolution? Thank you. Will the deputy clerk please read the resolution?
This is falling down on me. Whereas it has pleased Almighty God to remove Mary T. Kuhn from this earth, and whereas Ms. Kuhn represented the county's 7th legislative district from 2020 to 2023, and whereas during that time she served on nearly every legislative committee, including spending 1 year as vice chair of Health and Human Services, and whereas Mary is remembered as a fierce advocate for transparency and constituent engagement, who was consistently striving to amplify the voices of her community, even amidst the challenging political landscapes. And whereas she always endeavored to work for the betterment of her constituents and the underserved in the community, and stood her ground on issues she felt passionately about. And whereas Mary was always very kind to county employees and commissioners, having previously been one herself, and always listened to and respected them. And whereas she was always working to increase voter turnout, co-founding Onondaga Votes, and volunteering with the League of Women Voters to get more people registered to vote. And whereas professionally, Mary worked as a licensed clinical social worker at Hutchings, Onondaga Case Management, and later as director of county's outpatient mental health clinic, all while building a private practice where she dedicated herself for 2 decades to working with families and children. And whereas left to cherish her memory are her husband David, sons Matthew and Christopher, grandsons Sean and Luca, and her older siblings George and Dolores. Now therefore be it resolved that the members of the Onondaga County Legislature do hereby express sincere and heartfelt sympathy to all the family and friends of Mary T. Kuhn, and be it further resolved that this resolution be spread among the minutes of this Onondaga County Legislature, and a copy be prepared and provided to the family of Mary T. Kuhn.
You know, I said I was going to stand here today and we were going to make this a fun, festive event, right? Because I attended the funeral, and many of us did. And at the funeral, boy, it was like being in New Orleans. We celebrated. We had music. Her sons played music. We laughed. We danced, right? It was just like a whole festive parade. And that's what my friend was like. I met Mary in 2019. We ran for Onondaga County Legislator to get together. At that time, we fought for transparency, and we fought for the legislative meetings and committee meetings to be live streamed, right? And I didn't win that year, but Mary won that year. And as you know, they're live streamed. Mary was a force to be reckoned with. She was a great advocator. She was fierce. I wore my pink today because Mary has been doing this work for many, many, many years. I worked in the community with her in different aspects, and I remember she reached out to me in 2019 and said, you know what? I need you to move into my district because we need advocates, and I know I'm a little older and I want to lead it to the youth. And that's just the type of person Mary was. She was already ready to move aside for somebody younger to do the work, right? And on this county ledge, I know that she was a force. And a lot of times, you know, we joke, but it's not a joke. And we're trying to caucus together, and we say, what should we do? And I say to John, I say, you know what the problem is? I can't pick up the phone, and I can't call my friend Mary, and I can't ask her what I should do. And her being my constituent was the best thing ever because Mary called me and kept me up to date with everything that was going on in our district. So now that we're here, we just want to let you know that your wife was loved. She was an advocate. She was a lot of our friends. And she is the reason why many of us are sitting here as county legislators today. We thank her. Maurice, we thank her. Even though Maurice stepped up and said, Mary, you're going to run for this, and I'm going to help you, and you're going to become elected. And that's what happened. And it's just a blessing to know that we're continuing to work for her. I tried to find the cleanest shade of pink for her, but I just remember her wearing that hat. And just congratulations to you for having an advocate in your life that advocated for all of the rights. And we know you miss her dearly. And again, I'm going to try not to keep this sad. Because, boy, you had to be at that funeral. We danced. It was bands and music and everything. It was really like being in New Orleans. And we've never been there, right? And it was videos and everything. But thank you for coming today.
I appreciate the recognition. Mary cherished this job and didn't know quite what she was getting into, I don't think. but she learned pretty quickly when, during her first campaign, she was beset by a pretty scurrilous anti-Semitism claim that was ginned up and fully funded in the last week before the election. And she was crushed. That people would think of her like that. And but that was an introduction for her as to the nature of politics, be it small town, small county, and we know what goes on farther up the food chain. Still, she liked the job, she liked the service, she appreciated the opportunity, and particularly during COVID, she didn't just have people from her district calling, people from all over the county were calling her because no one else would pick up their phone. Nobody took messages, and she was helping people that needed help at that time, trying to negotiate what it was that the county could do, or just be an advocate for them on the state level. At whatever level she could help, in whatever way she could help, she wanted to do that. She had a little regret at the end of her second term, feeling as though she had spent what turned out to be last years of her life doing this work, which she liked, but felt pretty frustrated with what she was able to actually get done. But when the newspaper came out with this big article about her after her death, and I saw Sam Young, a DeWitt Town Court judge, afterwards, and I said, Sam, she was like a 2-term legislator. How did she get that print, you know? And he says she was more than a 2-term legislator. So, thanks a lot for that recognition. Thanks for your time.
And now I'd like to ask all legislators to please stand and take a moment of silence to adopt the resolution by rising tribute. Thank you. The clerk will now begin the call of districts, starting with district number 4.
District 4, Ms. Gunnip.
I rise and offer items 1 through 3 and urge their adoption.
Accepting and approving the contract between Onondaga County and the Civil Service Employees Association Incorporated, Local 1000, AFS-CME, AFL-CIO, Onondaga County Employees, Local 834, Corrections Officers Unit.
Legislator Gunnip.
Yes, this is the contract for the correction officers at Jamesville that has been approved by the union and offered by the Personnel Department for our approval. I ask that we adopt this.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo. 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 1 is adopted. Number 2,
Resolution of the Legislature of the County of Onondaga increasing taxes on sales and uses of tangible personal property and of certain services, on occupancy of hotel rooms and the
Move away the reading.
so moved. Legislator Gunnup.
Yes, this is a resolution that we have to do every 2 years, and it's for the additional 1% in sales tax that we apply to purchases in our county. I ask for its adoption.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo. 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 2 is adopted. Number 3, I'm sorry, I'll be taking the agenda out of order at this point again, as we now have to consider local law A before the next resolution. The deputy clerk, please read the title for local law A.
A local law to amend the Onondaga County Hotel Room Occupancy Tax Law, being local law number 4 of 1975, as amended.
Move to waive the reading.
So moved. Legislator Gunnup.
Yes, so this is a local law that would allow us to charge room occupancy tax on short-term rentals. This was approved recently by New York State, and we are accepting the model that they've provided and adopting it for Onondaga County. I'd ask for its adoption.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Leader May.
I do plan to support this and the next item, which funds the initiative. But I will just sort of reiterate some of the comments that were shared during Ways and Means, and they were primarily, whether or not the anticipated revenue would actually be worthwhile in the end, acknowledging the overarching need for parity and fairness. We are renting rooms just like hotels do, and there should be a similar arrangement applied. I think we all agree on that. I think there's also a certain amount of sensitivity to how this will impact the smallest of the small business folks that are in this business, both the submission of reconciling and submitting the taxes that would be owed once this takes effect and these folks join the registry. So lots of questions. I think general support for the initiative, general support for what the state is trying to implement. We just ask that we are kept apprised and have future discussions as things sort of materialize and gel into a more formal program and approach to ensure that we're taking into consideration some of the sensitivities that I just raised. So again, I'll be supporting it, but I just wanted to mention these things for the record. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Legislator Meeker.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would just like to point out that this is a tax that's paid for by the renter, not by the person that's renting the space. I think that's an important point to make, that it's not. That's who's making that 2% payment, is the person who's renting.
Very well. Any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May. Yes. Hernandez. Yes. Gunnup.
Yes.
Cody. Yes. Abbott. Yes. Romeo.
Yes.
Fiato.
Yes.
Harvey.
Yes.
Olson. Yes. McCarron. Yes. Knapp. Yes. Bush. No. Kelly.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Garland. Meeker.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
16 ayes, 1 opposed.
Local law A is passed. Number 3.
Amending the 2025 county budget to make surplus room occupancy funding available for use in support of a short-term rental registry.
Legislator Gunnup.
Yes, so now that local law has been passed, this is to use room occupancy tax funding to purchase, I guess, a software to manage the short-term rental registry. this registry will be housed by the Finance Department. I agree with the comments that Leader May has made regarding this local law in the registry, and hopefully within a year, 6 months to a year, we can have a report from Finance on how this is working and where we're going forward if we need to make any changes to that local law. So I ask that we adopt this resolution and make the funding available for this short-term registry.
Is there any other discussion? Legislator Brown. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 3 is adopted.
District 5, Ms. Cody.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise to offer resolutions 4 through 8 and urge their adoption.
Authorizing the sale of surplus county property and transfer thereof to be sold via the county tax auction.
Legislator Cody.
Yes, this involves a small piece of property in the village of Jordan, owned by the county, that the county has no real use for. It will go out to tax auction, and potentially the adjacent property owners may have some use for this land. So we'll get it off our rolls, which is always good.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 4 is adopted. Number 5.
Amending the 2025 Onondaga County budget to accept up to $90,240 in grant funding from the Finger Lakes Lake Ontario Watershed Protection
Move to waive the
Alliance.
reading.
So moved. Legislator Cody.
Yes, this will allow us to accept federal money that will be allocated through the FLOPA organization for the design phase of the Tully Farms Culvert Project. Out on Tully Farms Road, under the bridge, a project that needs replacement and is in pretty rough shape. So we're happy to accept this money.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 5 is adopted. Number 6.
A resolution authorizing an amendment to certain bond resolutions to increase the maximum estimated cost of the construction of an addition and improvements to the Pettit Branch Library.
Move to waive the reading.
So moved. Legislator Cody.
Yes, this is for the Pettit Branch Library, which is the busiest city branch library. This is for their community room, which came in over budget, but fortunately there was money left over from the central library renovation project, so this would move that money over to be used for the Pettit community room.
Is there any other discussion? Legislator Brown.
I would like to co-sponsor.
Is there any other discussion? Leader Hernandez.
Yes, I just want to say this is a great space for that community, having places to go for the kids. There was a lot of discussion in that community about the kids just running around the neighborhood and not having a safe space to be, and I would like to co-sponsor.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May? Yes. Hernandez? Yes. Gunnett? Yes. Cody? Yes. Abbott?
Yes.
Romeo?
Yes.
Fiato?
Yes.
Harvey?
Yes.
Olson? Yes. McCarron? Yes. Knapp? Yes. Bush? Kelly? Yes. Brown?
Yes.
Garland? Yes. Meeker?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 6 is adopted. Number 7.
Designating the Onondaga Historical Association as the entity to assist Onondaga County to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution.
Legislator Cody.
Yes, we have a semi-quincentennial coming up next year, a term that we learned from Lisa at Ways and Means, our OHA director. That will be the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. The state is allocating funds to be spread around various counties. Our money that will come through to the OHA will come through state ed, and it will be used for various educational opportunities and displays around the county. Since we need a local entity to accept this money, we are designating the Onondaga Historical Association as that entity.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 7 is adopted. Number 8,
2025 transfer resolution.
Legislator Cody.
Yes, this is transferring $2 million out of contingency to the Hopkins Road Park, a project that we've been talking about for a while, putting in a turf super field over there. A number of us were over there last week to see the progress, to see the work had already been started, and they have a very aggressive timeline, so it should be ready next year. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 8 is adopted.
District 6, Ms. Abbott.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I rise and offer items 9 through 19 and urge adoption.
2025 transfer resolution.
Legislator Abbott.
Thank you, Chairman. This moves money from a salary line, so it's net zero, to cover cost overruns associated with the sludge dryer, which is still not online. So that's what this would be.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 9 is adopted. Number 10,
A resolution calling a public hearing in connection with the proposed adoption of an amended schedule of sewer rents for the Onondaga County Sanitary District.
Legislator Abbott.
Thank you. As read.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 10 is adopted. Number 11,
A resolution approving improvements for the Onondaga County Sanitary District in and for the County of Onondaga, New York.
Legislator Abbott.
That's another one that's exactly as it's read.
Is there any other discussion? Leader May.
Thank you, Chairman. Again, this was an item that was discussed a little bit at Ways and Means. I thought it bears repeating today. We're looking at something north of $60 million in bond approvals for needed projects in the county, and certainly none of that is in question or of concern. Given the time and transformational phase that Onondaga County is in, I just think it's really important for us, this body, to try its best to understand what's being asked of us each time it's asked of us, in the way of distinguishing, what is routine maintenance to this massive asset that supports our community, what is a growth of capacity. And within these spends, what those numbers are. It was requested in Ways and Means that we just, when these items come, that we try to get some insight on that each time those items come, as it is very important to making sure, ratepayers are paying what they need to pay for, and commercial utilizers are doing the same. So, again, a point that's just bearing mentioning today. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo, 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 11 is adopted. Number 12,
A resolution authorizing the issuance of $11 million bonds of the County of Onondaga, New York, to pay costs of certain improvements for the Onondaga County Sanitary District in and for said county.
Legislator Abbott.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is for a multitude of items, including over at Meadowbrook Limestone, working on some odor control measures, which will help our constituents and their quality of life over there. And also Lake Creek and Liverpool has a bunch of items on here as well.
Thank you. Is there other discussion? Yes, Legislator Olson.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to co-sponsor number 12.
Very well. Is there other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May? Yes. Hernandez? Yes. Gunnip?
Yes.
Cody? Yes. Abbott?
Yes.
Romeo?
Yes.
Fiato?
Yes.
Harvey?
Yes.
Olson? Yes. McCarron? Yes. Knapp? Yes. Bush? Yes. Kelly?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Garland? Yes. Meeker?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 12 is adopted. Number 13.
A resolution authorizing the issuance of $2,275,000 bonds for
Move to waive the reading.
So moved. Legislator Abbott.
Yes, these are more improvements over at Meadowbrook Limestone, aeration, blower upgrades, mechanical, electrical improvements, etc.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Legislator Olson.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to co-sponsor this as well.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May? Yes. Hernandez? Yes. Gunnip?
Yes.
Cody? Yes. Abbott?
Yes.
Romeo?
Yes.
Fiato?
Yes.
Harvey?
Yes.
Olson?
Yes.
McCarron? Yes. Knapp? Yes. Bush? Yes. Kelly?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Garland? Yes. Meeker?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 13 is adopted. Number 14.
a resolution authorizing the issuance of $2,425,000.
Move to waive the reading.
So moved. Legislator Abbott.
Thank you. Yes, this is more home ownership over at Meadowbrook Limestone, et cetera. Building and site improvements. This has rehab and repair, roofing, more maintenance.
Any other discussion? Legislator Olson.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to co-sponsor number 14.
Yes. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May. Yes. Hernandez. Yes. Gunnip.
Yes.
Cody. Abbott.
Yes.
Romeo.
Yes.
Fiato.
Yes.
Harvey.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McCarron. Yes. Knapp. Yes. Bush. Yes. Kelly.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Garland. Yes. Meeker.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 14 is adopted. Number 15.
A resolution authorizing the issuance of $10 million bonds of the county.
Move to waive the reading.
So moved. Legislator Abbott.
Yes, this is over at Lake Creek, Liverpool. This is the force main project. You might remember there was a DEC consent order. We're going to satisfy that by approving this and also be good stewards.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Legislator Olson. Will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May. Yes. Hernandez.
Yes.
Gunnip.
Yes.
Cody. Yes. Abbott.
Yes.
Romeo.
Yes.
Fiato.
Yes.
Harvey.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McCarron. Yes. Knapp. Yes. Bush. Yes. Kelly.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Garland. Yes. Meeker.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 15 is adopted. Number 16.
A resolution authorizing the issuance of $14,700,000 bonds of the county.
Move to waive the reading.
Okay.
That would be my turn.
Motion to move the reading. Yes, so done. Legislator Abbott. Sorry.
Okay, so now we're over to the Metro Wastewater Treatment Facility. So the substation, the main substation over there has reached the end of its useful life. So the goal is to build another building tandem so that they can then decommission the old one.
Very well.
No sound effects.
Yeah, okay. It's new. Any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May. Yes. Hernandez.
Yes.
Gunnip.
Yes.
Cody. Yes. Abbott.
Yes.
Romeo.
Yes.
Fiato. Yes. Harvey.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McCarron.
Yes.
Knapp. Yes. Bush. Kelly.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Garland. Yes. Meeker.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 16 is adopted. Number 17.
A resolution authorizing the issuance of $15,050,000 bonds of the County of Onondaga,
Move
New
to
York.
waive the reading.
So moved. Legislator Abbott.
Yes, it's more home ownership, overall improvements to our wastewater systems all over the place. Pump stations, trunk sewers, basic maintenance, etc.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a long call?
Legislators May. Yes. Hernandez.
Yes.
Gunnip.
Yes.
Cody. Yes. Abbott.
Yes.
Romeo.
Yes.
Fiato. Yes. Harvey.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McCarron. Yes. Knapp. Yes. Bush. Yes. Kelly.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Garland. Yes. Meeker.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 17 is adopted. Number 18.
A resolution approving improvements for the Onondaga County Sanitary District.
Move
and
to waive the
enforce-
reading.
So moved. Legislator Abbott.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is already budgeted. This is not a bond. It's the improvements that we're approving at Metro Wastewater Treatment Facility, specifically the thickener project, and also because we care about our employees, we want to enhance workplace safety over there. So I urge adopting this.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo. 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 18 is adopted. Number 19.
A resolution authorizing the acceptance of a permanent easement from the town of Lysander relative to the West Entry Pump Station.
Legislator Abbott.
Yes, as read, it gives us access to the West Entry Pump Station.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo. 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 19 is adopted.
District 7, Mr. Romeo.
None.
District 8, Ms. Fiato.
None.
District 9, Ms. Harvey.
None.
District 10, Mr. Olson.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I rise and ask for number 20 to be adopted.
Amending the 2025 Onondaga County budget to accept grant funds from the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services for additional prosecutorial services.
Legislator Olson.
Yes, this is an agreement and a grant from the state with the assistance of the State Attorney General's office, the Governor's office, and Onondaga County DA's office to work together as a special prosecutor for the two cases as the Department of Corrections. This grant will pay for expert witnesses, labor, prosecution, lodging, et cetera, to have these two cases adjudicated or executed. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, will the clerk please call a short call?
Legislators Abbott, May, Hernandez, Romeo. 17 ayes, none opposed.
Resolution number 20 is adopted. There's no unfinished business from the previous meeting, and there are no announcements from this chair. Leader May, will you make a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn until Tuesday, October 7th.
We are adjourned.